People make the world suck. Humans make the world suck. But they're the reason the world sucks. We have to keep carrying them. Burn, 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 burn. Sick of dumb as people's talking like they know what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Dumb ass fucks up all the world. Do, 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 do. And no, I'm not on the radio yet, Angry, so I can say that. Dumb ass fucks up the whole world. Ba-boom, ba-da-da. Yes, I love old soul songs, especially when I put on my old soul singer hat. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-huh. Yep. I know what y'all thinking. Oh shit. You got the Silky Silky Soul hat on. Must be soulful today. Nope. We're gonna be honest today. We're going to be honest today, kids. And the honest part about it is humanity sucks. Do-do-do-do-do. Humans suck up all the fun. Ba-boom, boom, boom, boom. Humans make me effing sick. Ba-boom, boom, boom, boom. Why are you here, you bitch? Ba-boom, boom, boom, boom. Why do we carry your dumb ass? Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yep. As soon as y'all saw the soul hat, y'all should have been like, hey, yo, Tracy with the $10 super chat. We ain't even started the goddamn show yet. Thank you, Tracina. Thank you. We ain't even started it yet. I am literally not even on the radio yet. We already got a $10 super chat. Thank you, Tracina. Thank you. But if y'all thought y'all was gonna come in here this morning and get some of that good old Cory Bookerness from the villain, I got 2 hours. I got 25. Y'all would not hang around with me if I did a 25-hour sound of coffee. Some of y'all would be like, man, shut up. Shut your black ass up. Thank you, Tracina. Yes, this is. But since I'm not on the radio yet, I don't even know how the hell you're gonna charge me. But I thank you for that. Listen. Woo! Yesterday was Liberation Day. Today is Honesty Day, or as we call around this place, Truthful Thursday. Let's see. I'll give it 3 more minutes. A Galaxy from F and Mir over in the TikTok chat. Thank you so much. Hey, if you got some old couple of these old hats, some denim jackets, or some pure leather, might as well go get it. You might as well. You better go get it, because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna need it today. You gonna need it today. If you are on TikTok, you see a picture behind me of 2 white men fighting on some couches. If you're on YouTube, you see a picture to the right-hand side of a motherfucker fighting with a couch. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the new design for misunderstandings in furniture moving. That is the new design. It comes in 2 different types. That is the new design for misunderstandings in furniture moving. Did you some bitches really think I wasn't gonna make a shot out of that shit? You got your rabbit ass mind. Misunderstandings in furniture moving. Tell y'all right now, if your love of America is so much that you out here with Viagra penis because you love America, this might not be the show for you today. Today might not be the show. Tune in tomorrow where I actually make some jokes and have some flags and shit, because today ain't gonna be your day. Today is not gonna be your goddamn day. Especially if your stupid ass got up yesterday morning and talk about it's Liberation Day. Oh my God, the tariffs are coming. This ain't gonna be the show for you. This is not gonna be the goddamn show for you. Thank you, Sammy. Yes. When I break out this hat, it's time for us to have some of them old soul conversations. This is the silky, silky soul hat. We're gonna do what the silky soul hat. Oh my God, I got the soul hat. It's time to tell some silky soul truths. Today, I'm trying to tell you. Today is not gonna be the day if you come in here. Listen, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. This morning is this morning is brought to you by them dudes from around the way. They walked in the door this morning talking about,
I'm leaving here with something.
I mean,
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Hey, TikTok is probably going to be dead by Saturday, right? As I told y'all, please subscribe to my Substack because if this bitch ain't on by Saturday, by Monday morning, it'll be on Substack. But anyway, so if y'all see me out in public, like you go, yo, man, that's the villain. Yo, that's Thomas Bishop, right? All you got to do is walk up and go, hey, Thomas Bishop. And I'm going to go, you left me with something, didn't you? What'd you leave it here, son? What'd you leave here with, son? How'd you leave here with something? Come from around the way. Denzel is gonna beat my ass one day when he find out, yo, man, why you using my shit? Why you out here using my shit? Denzel gonna whoop my ass. Denzel gonna beat the shit out of me. Yo, son. Yo, son. Who told you to use my shit? But anyway. All right. We've delayed this long enough. Go ahead and get this started. All right. Now we're on the radio. Language must change. Hey. It's Liberation Day. Or no, yesterday was Liberation Day. Where the President of the United States is about to liberate your money. Smooth out your goddamn pocket. You about to be liberated from the burden of having money in your pocket. That's what's about to happen. It's misunderstandings and furniture moving over here. And as soon as I start, the goddamn executive producer walks up. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Hold on. Should have named his ass Suge Knight. The way he be bogarting. Anybody want to be a star and want to stay a star and don't want the star of the show being all up in the videos, all in the camera, dancing. Come to Alucard Row. Goddamn dog is out. Goddamn dog is, I'm just saying. I never seen an executive producer that don't want you to be great. Where they do this at? Swords is in the building. Good morning, niece. How's my nephew, Spicy Meal? All right, kids. Yesterday was Liberation Day. Today is Reality Day. That's why I wore my one-of-a-kind, reality-bending, silky soul hat. Because some of y'all need to hear the truth. God, y'all need to hear the truth. Y'all really, listen. Y'all signed up to have all your shit gone. Listen, the sign-up was crazy. The sign-up was crazy. And the executive producer wants to come back in. See what I'm saying? before we begin this radio extravaganza, got 3 requests. Whether you're on YouTube or on TikTok, got 3 requests. Like this show. I do this every morning. Because I would say I'm good at it, but I don't know. I think I'm average. I think I'm average. But I try to be as entertaining as possible. So, like this show. Run the likes up. YouTube, TikTok, all that. Denzel would be cool with it. I don't know if Denzel would, Miss Mackie. I don't know. Denzel walk up on me talking about I'm leaving with something. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, share it with your friends, your loved ones, your coworkers, baby mamas, baby daddies, people you like, people you don't like, people that you know you like, but they don't like me. Send it to them anyway. If you have not subscribed to Ghost Claw Productions Radio over on YouTube, why? I don't know if I don't even understand. Well, like, what do we got to do, buddy? Huh? What do we got to do? What are we going to do? Please go over there, subscribe. Super chats are open. Tresina has already donated to the you messed up fund. And I thank you for that, Tresina. You are a beautiful human being. If you are over on TikTok, throw your boy some coins. I mean, TikTok's going to be gone by Saturday. Splurge. Ball out. You know what I mean? Because, listen, TikTok, it's time for TikTok. It is. It was fun, but it ain't real fun. Amazon supposedly tried to buy it, and TikTok ain't even paying attention to it. Like, yo, son. But I think the Zuck is coming. Mark Zuckerberg is going to own TikTok. Mark Zuckerberg is going to own TikTok. You some bitches can get mad if you want to. The Zuck is about to own TikTok. And there's really nothing y'all can do about it. Because the Zuck is meeting with Donald Trump. And if that's happening, well, it's a wrap, homeboy. The Zuck is coming. And if the Zuck comes, I mean,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Zuck got enough money to own him from around the way. Zuck got enough money to own from around the way. That shit's going to be from Around the Way, Inc. Owned by the Zuck. And if the Zuck owns this bitch, y'all just whatever, man. Let me go ahead and start this damn show proper like. Godzilla -1, inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America and all. The ships at sea. Welcome to the sound of coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Broadcasting live from the barn here at Ghost Claw Productions Radio. And Annabelle has upped it. She is now 5 Ghost Claw Production Radio memberships. Thank you so much. Rhonda E., Michael Pruitt, Sherry Gross, Gross, Tamika Bell, and Kieran Marr are now members, thanks to Miss Annabelle. Thank you so much for that. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the brutalist. Y'all wait for the mama joke, ain't you? I don't even have it. I don't even have it. Like I don't even have it. Your your mama thought Liberation Day was great, and your dad's like, hey, you know you ain't gonna be able to sit down after he tear up that ass, right? So there, mama joke. I got nothing else for you. Hold on. Miss Mackey said, y'all must know I do the same stance Thomas does when the theme comes on. And y'all wonder why I say over and over, I love this goddamn job. With the dogs acting up and there, I love this goddamn job. This is the best job ever. Ever. But my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the brutalist. Let me introduce my co-host. Oh, Tresita, with the disco ball and the disco lights. Silky soul hat. Woo! I'm wearing my silky soul hat. Woohoo! For the silky soul in the hat. I bought it with some silky soul in the hat. I did that. That was me. That was all me. Y'all laugh, goddammit. Let me introduce my co-host. The best co-host ever. He doesn't have to tell y'all he's prickly. Bitch, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ghost Car Productions Radio and The Sound of Coffee introduce the co-host of this incredible radio and video extravaganza, Persepolis the Cactus. Da-da! Bask in his Persepolis-ness. B-Seth is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Love B-Seth. Him and I have deep conversations. Like, I'm attached to this cactus. Like, dead ass. Like, I'm not playing. I am attached to this cactus. Like, if this show ever goes on without that cactus sitting there, there's going to be some misunderstandings and some furniture moving. Dead ass. Before we begin, let me give y'all the sponsors. This show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best, and they're all natural. That way you'll know your skin is looking absolutely gorgeous without all that nasty stuff you can't pronounce in your soap. Go to smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by, hey, I don't do default settings. I think that's a little bit racist, you raggedy son of a bitch. No, I don't do default settings. Like in my video games, I always have to mess up stuff. I thought you were talking about white people. Well, if I was talking about white people, I'd tell you, you are suffering from a deficiency of melanated excellence. A celebration of the melanation, but remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. And finally, did I say falafel? Finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Oh, Something Black Made. Donny Hathaway sweat on piano keys. Y'all thought I was going to talk about nuts this time, didn't you? See? Yeah. Why y'all follow so damn close if you knew that was going to happen? Damn it. Just say it. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the incredible hoodies, shirts, t-shirts, and jackets over there on Something Black Made. Remember, leather jacket 2025. What? Leather jacket 2025. What? Leather jacket 2025. Remember that. Somethingblackmade.com. The Sound of Coffee shop is up, it's running, and it's piping hot over there. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, -shop.fourthwall.com. There you can pick up your authentic, one-of-a-kind, I don't even say nothing. You can pick this up in a coffee mug and a t-shirt. And yes, kids, it comes in orange. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, -shop.fourthwall.com and check it out. Let me introduce the hottest studio audience of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Percolators. But what would you percolate if you have a show wrapped around coffee and there was no coffee beans? Ladies and gentlemen, the beautifully roasted, always smelling good Arabica beans known as the coffee beans. The love I have for you guys is beyond reproach. Now, let us begin. So as you can see, I am wearing my silky, silky soul hat. That means it's time for a little bit of that R&B love from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I won't go into the R&B love of the 90s because that shit was just basically horny rap music. Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit, listen. I love Melvin Riley's Ghetto Love, but it is 20-some years later, you can't. If you're still in there asking whose is it, I'm gonna need you not to. Like I'm gonna need you to shut your dumb ass up. I can't say. Mess around and scream out another name, and your ass gonna be over here crushed. Listen, Melvin Riley's Ghetto Love became irrelevant when Andrew Tate showed up. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, Wolfie, you're a spicy coffee bean because everything in Australia want to kill me. Y'all got pencils over there that are jumping out of trees whooping people's ass. So I'm just saying. Listen, as soon as Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate got in front of microphones, the entire album, Melvin Riley's Ghetto Love, became irrelevant. All of it. Like listen. Listen, if you know who Melvin Riley is, and you either purchased the album Ghetto Love or you've heard some tracks off of the album Ghetto Love, you know what I'm saying is absolutely true. That shit is done. That shit is donezo. Done. The hell come on, man. What baby, I love the sound of your voice. Not after Andrew Tate. No. Now it's shut up. Take this. Be quiet. Like Melvin Riley's Ghetto Love used to be the shit, but it is what it is. Now, the reason I'm wearing this soulful hat and I want to talk about these soulful things because it is a truthful Thursday, and we got to be truthful. America is a bucket of ass right now, buddy. It's a bucket of ass that they was doing experiments on. America's ass right now. Like it's booty cheek meat. Like it ain't even the whole booty cheek. It's just the meat of the booty cheek. It's ass right now, man. It is ass right now. America has ran out of pee-pee. America has ran out of pee-pee.
Where we were in action and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now."
Stay with me now.
And what hurt me is I was already all the way in.
We already in, man.
So I had ran out of pee-pee.
We ran out of pee-pee.
You do understand the cameras are rolling?
America ran out of pee-pee. America ran out of pee-pee. yesterday, President Plastic Pants. You bitches gonna laugh today. You bitches gonna laugh today. Wait a minute. You gonna laugh today, damn it. President Plastic Pants decided to sign all of these tariffs for everybody. Whole world got some tariffs. Asgard got a 25% tariff on blonde white men. Like, what kind of shit is that, man? Yeah. See, angry. You better pull out the mustard to catch up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm here, dog. Listen, I'm here. You better roll it. Better pull out that mustard to catch up. God damn it. Told you, angry. But he put a tariff on every country you could think of. Narnia got a tariff. Arkham City got about 25% tariffs. Tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. Me and the wife, as soon as the wife gets off work. Except Russia. Exactly. Russia didn't get a single tariff that ass. Everybody else did. Everybody got a tariff. He out here putting in an embargo, putting a tariff embargo on vibranium for Wakanda. Man, if you don't sit your dumb ass down. Out here, how are you putting a tariff, a 20 to 30% tariff on both Atlantis and Talokan? They're in the water. What? They're in the water. How you gonna leaky Talokan 25% tariff? Excuse me? What? What? What what? Could you imagine? Listen, could you imagine Namor making a conch shell phone call with Arthur Curry this morning? People are bringing the shit up to him. Find me a phone. And they go, they bring him a conch phone, right? That shit. Because, underwater, listen, underwater, the coverage is fantastic. As long as there's water running, they got perfect connection. But anyway, so he pulls up the conch shell. Ring. Arthur swims up, gets it. Arthur Curry. Decent Namor. Hey, what's going on, man? We racing again today or something? No. Did you know that you've got a tariff? I got a what? What do you mean a tariff? What is a tariff? You would have to ask the president, the Donald Trump. Why did he put a tariff on Atlantis? I don't know. He put 50% tariff on Talokan because I have an accent. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. What are your exports to America? Nothing. We don't even deal with them. I deal with Wakanda. I don't even like America. So explain to me, like, we don't even give them fish. What is he putting a tariff on us for? I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that he put a tariff on that island of plastic. You know, the one we've been discussing. He put a tariff on the island of plastic? Yes, apparently it was something like 50%. Should we flood the world? No, because I like Shiri. Yeah, my dad lives up there. I don't think we can do that. Well, when you come up with a plan, please let me know. You know I'm gonna let you know. You leaky Talokan, remember? Okay. Whose house are we doing dinner next week? I think it's your turn. Okay, I will speak to you then. Later, brother. Click! This is the stupidest shit I ever seen, man. That's the dumbest shit I ever seen. And then, first off, why would you have people in the Rose Garden to announce this shit? Man, do that shit in the office. Do that shit in the office. Why you bring out 1,000 people and the only reporters you let in there are Newsmax and OAN, and they're reporting that you signing all this bullshit? I told y'all, had Fred Trump just told that damn kid one damn time, I'm proud of you, you little bastard. You're doing good. You poo-poo on potty. I love you. We wouldn't be in this situation right now. Are you? Yes, they did, Chaos. They did use rotary conch shell. Oh, but the rotary conch shell phone is made a lot more durable than the iPhone 16 Pro Max. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. You get 10G at the bottom of the ocean. You get 10G at the bottom of the ocean. Anyway, do that shit in the office. This is the truthful part of Truthful Thursday. Listen. Give your kids affirmations so they don't become President Trump. Just give your child some goddamn affirmations so that he doesn't run the country into the damn ground looking for affirmation. Tell your kid he's doing good. If your kid if your kid takes a shit in the toilet like a big boy, have a parade. You use the music. Listen, we use the music from Paprika, the movie Paprika from Satoshi Kon, if your child does a poo-poo in the goddamn potty, so that they don't become this shit. Just once, if Fred and Mary had just said to that kid one goddamn time, hey, Slugger, little Donnie, oh my goodness, did you tie your shoes? That is so great. No, they're not on the wrong feet. They're on the wrong feet. But we're so proud of you. Just once. Just once. Tell your kid you love him. Tell your kid, hey, Slugger, I like you. You cleaned up the dishes. I'm so proud of you, because this is what you get when you don't. Man out here just looking for validation. Big biscuit head ass. I ain't never seen a dude. I ain't never seen a man so more desperate for people to pat him on the head and call him a good boy in 53 years of my life. I know some dudes that have kinks that ain't like this shit. There's kink, and then there's I'm gonna get it. Listen, stay with me now. Stay with me now. Morning, DJ. I love you. DJ's my big sister. Listen, Donald Trump said he gonna get his validation one way or the mother effing other.
I'm leaving here with something.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Now, his version of being from around the way is a little bit different than ours. Hold on. Wait a minute. Miss Mackey said the Snorks are ready to squabble up with Trump as he terrors the Marianas Trench. God! Damn! God damn! If you got squabbles with the Snorks, just go home. Just hide. If the Snorks want to whoop your ass, come on, man. Come on, man. You have messed up. The Snorks don't have wars with anybody. If the Snorks want to holler at you, bruh, you out here putting all these tariffs on shit, and then the Snorks roll up and do like,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
what the hell is wrong with you? What did you do to the Snorks, bitch? But listen, oh God, Chaos said he put a tariff on Snurfville. He out here putting tariffs on on Snurf Village and the Marianas Trench. So now the Snurfs and the Snorks want to holler at you. They will beat the shit out of your ass. Listen, y'all can laugh all y'all want to about Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf carried that thing. Papa Smurf carries that thing, man.
I'm leaving here with something.
Papa Smurf from around the way.
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Listen, y'all can laugh all y'all want to. Why do you think he never he never had to stop the fights in Smurf Village? I'm just trying to tell you. Hey, Papa Smurf carries that thing. When he comes out, everybody shut up. Because you ain't trying to get some lead, yeah. Hey, I told y'all stay away from Smurfette, didn't I? But Papa Smurf, have you seen her book? Didn't I tell y'all stay the hell away from her? You want me to pull this out? You want? Huh? I couldn't hear you. You better sit your monkey ass down. When I tell you leave Smurfette alone, you leave her alone. Because you're going to mess around and catch this round. Bitch, I'm going to toss a bullet at you. Then I'm going to ask you to see if you can catch the next 20. Sit down some goddamn where. Please. Hey, yes, counterfeit. Papa Smurf from around the way. There's a couple of them cats that's from around the way. Clifford's daddy, Clifford the big red dog, that dog is from around the way. Clifford was a little bit too happy to be raised by them white people. That means his father running around here like busting off, man. Hey, Thomas, I see you're wearing my merch. Yes. Glad you got it before the tariffs. That would have been $600. Yes! Yes! I need y'all to think about this for just a goddamn second. How did he sell y'all these tariffs? Just think about it. Everybody just sit in your little warm moment and just think. How did he sell those tariffs? He told y'all it would liberate America, right? Right? Can I ask y'all a serious question? And I mean this. I mean this sincerely. Save us from what? Nobody ever asked that question. Ashley said this. The Snorks is like, hey, Playboy, hey, Playboy, let me holler at you outside. Hey, Playboy. Then if the Snorks roll up on you, talk about, hey, Playboy, just lay down. They gonna whoop your ass. If you reached, hey, Playboy, with the Snorks, that's an ass whooping. They called in the Smurfs just so that Papa Smurf can put that thing on you. Could you imagine the Snorks walking up to the Rose Garden to hey, Playboy, hey, Playboy, let me holler at you. Anyway, he sold us this bullshit that tariffs would liberate America. I'm trying to figure out liberate from who. Here's the truthful part of Truthful Thursday. Now, stay with me. And if you got Trumpers in any of the chats, we never have Trumpers over in the YouTube chat. Never. But we always have Trumpers in the TikTok chat. So, Trumpers, come here. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but bitch, the Band-Aids got to get pulled off. Okay? Ready? Sit your monkey ass down, drink your Hulk Hogan Real American beer while Kid Rock play. Take one of your earbuds with that bomb-diddy-dong-dang shit, put it down, because you need to hear this. Are you ready? Here we go. Trumpers. America needs the world more than the world needs America. We're kind of discovering this, kids. Yes, hey, can we not? The Coffee Bean Chat. You mofos keep this shit mudding. This shit is mudding because of the chats. Listen, the TikTok chat's going ham. The YouTube chat is going ham. Every one of y'all, I love y'all so goddamn much, y'all will never understand. Y'all keep this show moving, you know what I mean? But let's just be dead ass honest, kids. The world does not need America. America needs the goddamn world. Let me ask you a question. How badass are you if you the baddest mofo on a condemned block? Don't worry, I'll wait. You are the baddest sumbitch. You are the baddest, bar none. Swole meat for no reason whatsoever. Baddest sumbitch on your block. But the entire block is condemned. Nobody lives there. Again, don't worry. I'll wait. Don't worry. I will wait. What good is it being a superpower if nobody respects your power and they don't give a shit about it? Again, don't worry. I'll wait. That's what we are discovering, kids. That's what Donald Trump liberated y'all from. Liberated y'all from ever being respected in the world. That's what he did. I need people in Mississippi to understand something. The world looks at America the same way America looks at Mississippi. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Listen, Alabama, Mississippi. You know what? Let's just call it. Let's just be real with it. This is what happens when you don't punish criminals. Had they stomped the South to death and brought their ass to heel rather than just having a civil war and let them just walking around with us, they wouldn't have infected every aspect of America. Therefore, we would not be sitting in a situation where we all got to think like these South will rise again, Southern ass states, and the rest of the world is telling us, if you don't get the hell on someplace before we smack the shit out of you. Listen. And now we all running around like this.
Hello.
Now that's us. We're going to be asking for help after this orange bastard is dead. We're going to be out there to the world going, hello, please help. And this is what the world going to say.
It's John C.
They don't need us. They don't need us. I have always described America as a former high school quarterback that never did shit in his life, but everybody has to listen because his ass is walking around here with a 50 cal mounted onto his truck. I've always described America like that. A former quarterback. Well, you know, back in the day, I threw the touchdown in the big game in the state championship. I was the big guy, and everybody loved me. And now we're all sitting there going, man, I wish you shut your bitch ass up. I've never wanted a sumbitch to just fall over and break his entire jaw more. I think it's you and Kanye West. I wish you would fall over something and crack your entire jaw. Black. We are begging. We are begging that you fall over something and break your whole goddamn mouth. Like, we don't want to fight you. We just want you to walk out the door and lose a battle with the concrete floor.
Get ready to slumber, brother, go home.
But because you got a nuclear arsenal, bitch, we got to sit there and listen to you. The world don't need us. Okay? They don't. Well, they need us for our movies. 90 to 95% of the movies made here in America are made for the Chinese audience. There, I said it. Don't get mad at me. It's true. One of the biggest debates about that started with like a movie like Black Panther. They did not think a black movie or a black-centric movie would, starring black characters, would play well in China. And it turns out that it did. So we don't even give up the good shit. We don't even give up the good. Well, they like Hollywood. No, they like the aspects of Hollywood. They don't like messing with Hollywood. That's the rest of the world. There are movie companies around the world that are putting out shit that makes American shit look like ass. Think about this. I'll use Grand Rising Mahari. Good morning. I'll give you a perfect example. What is the hottest movie? What is the hottest show on Netflix right now? What is the hottest show on Netflix right now? Adolescence. Brad Pitt is an executive producer, but Stephen Graham, the guy that played the dad, he's a producer and he helped write the script. That is the hottest show on Netflix right now, and it didn't come from America. Everybody loves the MCU. The MCU is the greatest thing since the greatest thing. The MCU wouldn't have been shit if it did not have Chinese markets. It wouldn't have been. It would have made a whole lot of money in America, but not enough to cover the cost. Because Americans ain't going to the movies no more. Hollywood don't give a shit about us. But they do give a shit about the foreign markets. Argue with your mama. Argue with your goddamn mama and tell me if I'm wrong. Dead ass, dead ass. Dead ass. And again, there are some movie companies around the world that are putting out shit that puts this shit to shame. South Korea is one of them. And yes, I did say that. I have seen South Korean dramas. I have seen South Korean action films. I have seen South Korea horror. They are not playing. Listen, y'all, everybody loves them some Jason and shit over here. Go watch Train to Busan. Go watch Train to Busan. That shit will blow every damn thing else out of the way. Seriously. So they don't need us for those movies. They don't. Well, they need us for our foreign might. No, they don't. No, they don't. Remember I told y'all there are 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. America is one of them. But so is Great Britain, France, China, and Germany. Okay? We're not fighting them. We will never fight them. Never. Because if we go to war with France, it's mutually assured destruction. We go to war with UK, mutually assured destruction. Go to war with China, mutually assured destruction. Go to war with Russia, mutually assured destruction. They're not going to war with us. Mutually assured destruction. They will cook this goddamn planet. Ain't none of the 5 of them going to fight each other. They're not. So what do? They mess around with geopolitical different situations. And then they keep your stupid ass over here arguing on dumb shit while their dumb asses is over here manipulating shit. Do you know why Zelensky was sitting in the damn White House in the first place? Because they wanted minerals out of Ukraine. And in exchange, Donald Trump was going to help them. They don't need us. They don't. You got Donald Trump up here talking dollars and cents when it comes to NATO. NATO's whole existence was to keep Russia from expanding. That's their whole experience. What you're sitting around talking about cost? How much does this cost? We're charging so much. Oh my God. Bullshit. Bullshit. You cannot look at it from the standpoint of cost. You have to look at it from the standpoint of what were we trying to avoid? The expansion of the Soviet Empire. Vladimir Putin just gonna take some shit. Vladimir walking up in your house like, I like your couch. It is my couch. Man, you just got here. How you gonna roll up in my shit and just take my couch? I said, this is my couch. And what is America doing? It's his couch, bitch. They don't need us for that. They don't. Oh, well, they need our economic money. The hell they do. The hell they do. The Marshall Plan after World War II is the reason that the dollar became the money standard. You know what I mean? That was manipulated. Do you think these other countries can't get together and find something or create a currency that rivals the U.S. dollar? Are you out of your mind? Because look at our politics. Our politics is why the world doesn't need us. There will never be a treaty that the United States ever signs again that any country will respect. It ain't never going to happen. Argue with your mama. Do not. All the words that we use, all the rhetoric that we talk, all the shit that we sell to other countries about ourselves, it's a lie. It's a goddamn lie. It always has been. It always has been. It don't mean shit. Because if we let dumbass people put another dumbass president in the White House, guess what? Remember all that shit you signed 50 years ago? Yeah, screw it, bitch. We don't want no more of it. Isolationism has never worked. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. Isolationism has never worked. Never worked. There are ideas and creations that are being made around the world that can make the lives of people in America better. Are we going to do it? Nope. No. Why? Because we have an isolationist president who's also a goddamn idiot, but we're not even going to go there. We're not even going to go there. He's a goddamn idiot, but we're not going to go there. Isolationism never fucking works. Excuse my French. I already know. Yes, angry. No hard profanity. On this radio station before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am killing you, Smalls. I will donate to the swear jar. But let's just be real about it, though. Let's be real about it. What do you think? What happens when we're isolated? Who stands up for us? Who? Nobody. Nobody. I know I'm killing you, but it's still your birthday month, so shut up. This is my absolute problem with the way America operates. Hold on, I got another one of the damn executive producers. And literally, yeah, it was bingo. And literally, what we are all discovering in real time is the cost of being flippant about your election. Imagine if Mexico says no more spring breakers. Do not bring your ass to Mexico. Find someplace else to go. Imagine that. Imagine that. There's going to be a whole lot of people going, hey, yo, I can't go to Mexico. No, bitch, you can't. There is a book called The Arrogant American. We go, what did I tell y'all? What have I told y'all? We go to places and act like we run the damn place. How the hell is your ass going to go to Greece and act like they should act like you do in America? That shit, that doesn't work. Nothing like that works. We're talking about we're talking about having a trade war with some of the countries that we've been in trade with for going on 50, 60 goddamn years. Canada. The last time we were in any sort of a war with Canada was because we were fighting Britain. The War of 1812 and shit. Oh! What kind of shit is that? It never works. He is in. Let me tell you something. Trumpers, this one's for you. This one's for you. And think really hard about what I'm about to say, because I know your punk ass is going to want to dispute it, but you can't. Let's say that America, in its infinite wisdom, finds a way to turn Canada into the 51st state, the largest state in the Union. By per capita, by size, Canada being the 51st state would be the biggest state in the Union. The amount of electoral votes coming out of Canada would, in like literally, no other state would matter. They would just be calling shit just because they're bored. But once all the precincts in Canada are done, you got your president. Doesn't even matter. That shit is 247 or 237 or 47 or whatever amount of electoral votes. Here's the question you need to ask yourself. If Donald Trump, the Republican, is the one that forces this issue and all of Canada capitulates, do you think that entire state is going to ever vote red? Think about that for just a second. Think about that for just a second. You're going to force Canada. You're going to force Canada to be a state in the Union. And you think them some bitches is going to vote red? Are you out of your gut, bruv?
Falcon punch!
Every election. Every goddamn election. People will never, listen, people won't even campaign in America. They'll go straight to Canada. Straight to Canada. And the Canadians go sit there and listen to them. Unless you're a Republican, you bring your ass up to Canada if you want to. You're going to get the whole shit stomped out of your dumb ass.
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You out of your damn mind. Canada becomes the 51st state. There'll never be a Republican anything. You won't even be able to say you're a Republican dog catcher. Bitch, we ain't voting for you. We ain't voting for you, bitch. That shit would be solid blue. That shit would be navy blue. Just dark. I'm going to campaign in Wisconsin. Bitch, I campaigned one place in Canada. I won. Shut up. As soon as the polls close in Canada, it'd be a wrap. It would be a god. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, son. Come on, man. Man, come on, man. Man. That's where you hit him with the Terrence Howard. Wait a minute, man. You think you're going to go ahead and take them as the 51st state and they all of a sudden going to just vote for you? Man, they're going to remember your dumb ass, man. They're going to remember the fact it was the Republicans that did that shit, man. Man, they'll never vote for a Republican again up in here, man. Man, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. Don't be coming up here, man. Man, trying to do any sort of campaign up in Canada, man. Man, if your ass call yourself a Republican, you're going to get your ass whooped up here, man. Man, who you think you're going to be able to come up here and convince to vote for a Republican, man? Man, especially when we done turn around and it was the Republicans that made us the 51st state, man. Man, you ain't going to ever get no Republican votes up here in Canada, man. Man, we going to be up here solid blue forever, man. Man, we going to be voting for Democrats forever. We going to, matter of fact, we going to bring up some Democrats just so we can vote for them, man. Man, we going to have more people in the Congress, man. Man, you ain't even going to ever be able to pass no bill, man, especially if you're a Republican, man. Man, you ain't never going to be able to do it, man, because we going to have more senators and more Congress people than anybody, man. Man, every time we want socialism, bitch, we going to get it, man. Man, because I'm tell you something right now, man. Man, we're going to have about 100 senators by our damn selves, man. No, we're going to have 2 senators, but we're going to have like 150 congressmen, man. Man, you don't never get no Republican to do anything up in here, man. Man, I tell you what, if you think you're going to pass some bills up here as a Republican, man, it ain't never going to happen, man. Man, we're going to be voting that shit down all the damn time, man. Man, ain't going to be no caucus up in here, man. Man, we going to be telling y'all ass right now, if you don't sit your monkey ass down, man, we ain't voting for that bullshit, man. Man, the Republican Party, you ain't going to see the Republican Party again until it start stinking in a bacon, man. Man, Chris and Snoop going to get a hold of the Republican Party, man. They going to put Chris and Snoop going to put the Republican Party in a vacant, man. man, you'll never smell it. You ain't gonna see them again till you smell them and then have to identify their remains, man. Or Republican Party, man. Man, what the hell is that, man? Man, we don't talk about no Republican Party up in here, man. Man, it's solid blue up in this bitch, man. Do you really honestly think your stupid ass is ever gonna win an election if Canada is the 51st state? Man. It's M-A-Y-N-E. Maine. Not man. I know a lot of white people are gonna be going, man, I'm telling you, man. No, it's Maine. Like a lion's mane. M-A-Y-N-E. Morning, Auntie. My breath smells better, Auntie. Love you. I'm just telling you. Be careful what you wish for, bitch. Be careful what you wish for. You're gonna find a Republican. Listen, they're gonna need Bunk, and they're gonna need Bunk Moreland to find the Republican Party. They ass gonna be in the vacant, stinking. We're down to the Republican Party, man. They went down the alley with Chris and Snoop, dog. I don't know what the hell happened. Listen, Chris and Snoop got a hold of him. Nobody gonna vote for that shit. But again, America needs the world more than the world needs America. We give the world nothing and we take everything from them. There are countries that are tired of America's military being in their country. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Auntie. Appreciate that. They're tired of it. They're sick to death of watching as our military shows up before any goddamn thing else. And it happens all the time. It matters for not. If our CIA isn't over there screwing up shit, our military's over there blowing up shit. You see what I'm saying? Nobody got time for that. Nobody has time for that. So with all these liberating tariffs, all Trump basically did was set up a faster way for these people to tell us go F ourselves. Right in our goddamn face. You see what I'm saying? And for all of you dumbasses that voted because of the border, let me ask you a serious ass question. Let me ask you a serious ass question. If the border was so important to you, if that's the only reason, what up, JB? If the border was the only thing that mattered to you, why would y'all vote for a man that killed a comprehensive immigration border bill? Why'd you vote for that dude? He pressured the Republicans not to support that bill. The bill y'all were begging for. The bill y'all just couldn't live without. The bill that literally was going to save your future so that you didn't have to listen to anybody speaking really fluent ass Spanish. And Trump's dumb ass told the Republicans don't support it because he did not want to give a victory to Joe Biden. Y'all make that make sense. Make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense. This is what happens when American apathy meets American foreign policy. This is what it is. And now we're screwed. We're crunchy screwed. We're funky fresh, dressed to impress, ready to party screwed. If I wasn't on the radio, I'd tell you what it is. We are screwed because no country will ever trust us again. I have some people who I genuinely love, or I did. I genuinely loved them. I cared about them. I cared about their families. I cared about their well-being. I cared about everything involving them. And then I saw who they truly were underneath. When a time in need happened, they were gone. When a situation arose, they centered themselves and then they ran off. Some of them caused problems that inevitably come back to me. And I realized I can't trust them people. everybody watching this show, everybody listening to this show, you know there's a person in your life you will never trust again. Whatever you did, they screwed it up. Whatever trust you gave them, they betrayed it. And you know for a fact, there's no way in hell you will ever sit across from them or listen to them. I've had it happen. You guys have had it happen. Now, multiply that by 1 million and then take it to a world stage. Think about that for just a second. I want you to really wrap your mind around it. Multiply the distrust, the betrayal, and the hurt that you felt when somebody you were genuinely close to did that to you. Multiply it by 1 million and put it on a world stage. That is America. Do y'all understand why everybody talks about we should be taken care of here and no more foreign money and this, that, and the third? Our good name was behind us spending money to solve diseases, to fight viruses, to help children with better nutrition around the world. Our advocacy against child labor all over the world, even though business would have it doing one way, we would actually do it another. We would be out there literally. Now, was it morning, Mandy? Was it lip service? How the hell should I know? I don't. But I do know for a fact this is what we sold to the world. How we feed, how we offer medicines and things of that nature. That shit's gone. That shit is gone. No one will ever respect us or trust us again. Because all it takes is a bunch of dumbass people listening to a used car salesman with a lot full of nothing but engines. Because there ain't no cars there. There ain't a single car there. He got a car lot, and the only thing on that bitch is a bunch of carburetors. What kind of shit is that? Welcome to Trump's Auto Sales, where you can get the best sales possible on these incredible deals. Bitch, all I saw out there was a transmission. Yep, and that's a transmission of a 2017 Lamborghini Diablo. Where's the rest of the car? All we can get is the transmission. Why are you selling this shit? Do y'all understand? That shit isn't, it's funny here. On the libs is funny here. To the rest of the world, it's like, F us? No, F you. Thank you, Granny. Thank you. Selling them air fryer ass Teslas. Selling them air fryer ass Teslas. A Cybertruck you and your kid brother can take apart with strong gloves and a 40 ounce of Mickey's. Come on, man. And why? Because we think we're better than everybody else. What did I say yesterday? What did I say yesterday? We think we're better than everybody else on earth. I've been around the world, kids, twice. Been around the world. Seen some horrible shit, seen some fantastic shit. You're not about to tell me that America is better than South Korea. Sorry. It is my favorite country. It is absolutely, out of all the countries I've ever been to in my entire military career, I would go back to South Korea by accident. Like if I was getting on a plane to Maui and then found out, oh, this bitch got to divert to South Korea. I'm down, whatever. I'm putting on my seatbelt cheering. Ah! We keep thinking we're better than everybody. We're not. We're not. Most of the time, America has been in existence. We've been fighting somebody. If that's not short man complex, I have no idea what the hell that is. Can you imagine always showing up someplace with you know what I mean? Short man complex. Hey, what are you going to do? I got some guns. America, calm it the F down. What is wrong with you? We're having a debate. We're just sitting around shooting the shit. Did you say shit? Did you call me shit? You call me shit? I'll stick a nuke in your booty. Hey, yo, whose child is this? Who? Somebody come get your kid. We don't know how to act. Thank you. Thank you, Sydney. We don't know how to act. America don't know how to act on these world stage, B. They don't. They have no idea how to operate and navigate in the world. And it comes from the fact that, I'll be honest, after World War II, when the rest of Europe was all bombed to shit, but America wasn't, we got arrogant. Ah, bitches, you see they didn't come mess with us. No, because they weren't trying to fly that damn far. You see, the Japan attacked Pearl Harbor because it was close. If some bitch wasn't going to New York City, you know how much fuel that is? And then it got knocked off. But anyway, we got arrogant. And we have been walking around in the world acting like we own the goddamn place. And we don't. We don't. So this Golden Liberation Day that President Plastic Pants is talking about, this shit ain't gonna be golden for every goddamn body. He's about to treat America the same way he treats his depends. If y'all didn't catch that, I don't know what to tell you. That was deep. That was deep. That was me hitting my own. That was me throwing the ball in the air and hitting my own damn home run. Screw y'all. Y'all ain't gotta laugh. Y'all ain't gotta be here with me. Y'all ain't gotta be here with me, bitch. I'm here by my damn self. I don't give a damn. How the residents of Heard Island going to pay their tariffs? They're all penguins. Hey, let me reset this goddamn show. Reset this goddamn show. Ah, shit. And this is the end of the Silky Soul hat. But let me go ahead and reset the show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the non-Emmy Award winning hottest radio show, internet radio show in America. This is the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Call Productions Radio. Here at Ghost Call Productions Radio, we have an incredible roster of incredible hosts that give out and have some of the best shows possible. Like Pastor Clinton, who does Heart to Heart every Wednesday night on GCPR. And our YouTube channel is never not busy, bitches, because guess what? We also have Rouse High Exalted on Wednesdays. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, this station is a station about using our platforms correctly and giving you guys the best entertainment possible. Here at GCPR, every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the Brutalist. The show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they're all natural. So you don't have to wash your incredible body with a rag filled with chemicals you can't even pronounce. Go to smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. A celebration of the melanation, but remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MelExcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Oh, Something Black Made. Like the sweat in Cory Booker's balls. Or no, in his draws. I meant draws from his balls from that 25-hour speech. There you go. Got it right in the end. Go to somethingblackmade.com. check out some of those incredible outfits and shirts and jackets. Leather jacket 2025. What? Leather jacket 2025. What? Leather jacket 2025. After this summer, tell y'all right now, there will be no more leather jackets in the summertime. I'm only doing this one time because I'm old and I've never done it before. I'm going to give y'all a thirst trap. I ain't going to cover myself in baby oil because, I don't want to be out here sizzling in listen. I put on too much baby oil and then put on a leather jacket. It's like putting chicken in the air. It's like putting chicken in a aluminum foil and then putting it in the air fryer. Like, mess around, be dehydrated after all of that shit. But go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. The Sound of Coffee shop is up. It's running and it's piping hot, baby. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. There you can purchase a one-of-a-kind, original, Mother F. Donald John Trump Club t-shirt, damn it. And you can get a mug to match. That way you can tell everybody how you truly feel about this President Plastic Pants. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com and check it out. Now, back to the festivity. So yeah, America's cooked. I ain't lying. I'm cooked. Like what did Adrian Bronner say? I ain't gonna lie. I'm out here getting cooked. America's cooked. We are out here fighting over the ashes. We are fighting over the ashes. Because we didn't get it right. We didn't get it right. There. I know a lot of Americans hate to hear that, but we didn't get it right. We didn't. And I want y'all to think about this for just a second. All right, I'm going to start with the ladies. Ladies, all of you, whether you're on YouTube, TikTok, whether you're listening on the radio, wherever. Ladies, may I ask you this question? If a man gave you gonorrhea and you went and got it cleared up, would you go and submit yourself to more gonorrhea again? The reason I didn't ask the dudes that question is because I know some of y'all, you nasty sons of bitches, I know what your answer would be. Some of y'all, I would ask that question and dudes be like, So who is it exactly that gave me the gonorrhea? Because if it was Tanya, okay, I'll never touch that again. But if it was Brenda'd be out. Listen, you ain't see what Brenda does. Like Brenda does this thing with her fingers, her tongue, and one nostril. Man, I don't know. Like I'd probably just get some penicillin pills, something like. But that's why I didn't ask the dudes. That's why I didn't ask the dudes. Because I know you nasty son bitches. I know you nasty son bitches. April Haynes with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you. With that being said, why did we want this chlamydia outbreak again? Who thought? Hold on, Vamper said, I'm never marrying another man ever. God damn. Vampers, would you at least date? Like, I mean, not marry one, but would you go hang out and have like a coffee or some sandwiches or something with one? Because you like, I'm never marrying another man. Shit. Gonna be like Dennis Rodman marrying your goddamn self. But we got it wrong, kids. We did. Nobody won. When you vote to own somebody, you didn't win. Nobody won. We all lost. Hold on. Missy said, no meat sticks are worth that hassle. Ah, damn. And we got led down here, man. We got led down here. We got led by people who should know better but are looking at a paycheck. We got led by people whose heart is for fighting, but it also pumps Kool-Aid, so therefore they ain't going to throw a punch in anger in their life. We got led here by bravado. We got led here by swagger. None of it was true because it was coming from a man with plastic goddamn pants. We got led here almost on purpose. And we're never getting out of it. This is month 2. This is month 2. We are working on the 3rd month. Month, not year, month. He has already spent over $400 million on those dumbass C-130 flights trying to get anybody to speak Spanish out of the goddamn country. He's already done. Go look it up. Go look it up. Over $400 million on those stupid ass flights. He has spent over $26 million golfing. Golfing. 2 months, $26 million. He has spent millions of dollars to show up at the Super Bowl and NASCAR. In other words, giving the Rubes what they want, but not what they need. And the result of giving them what they want and not what they need is this. We might very well be alone in this bitch. As sad as that is for me to say, America might be on his goddamn own. I'm just saying, America might be alone. We might actually dead ass be alone. And for what? Arrogance? Arrogance. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all see me in front of a camera making a video, there will be times I will tell somebody I am better than them. That is not me being arrogant. That is me realizing that the person that I'm making a video about or the person I'm on a live with or whatever is not capable of having a conversation that I want to hear. Like, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, mofo. Like, you not shit. You know what I mean? Like, you are not worthy to talk to me. Right? Why isn't more veterans, more government workers, more people on Social Security disability that paid into it? Why aren't more people saying that to Elon Musk? Everybody's talking about the waste, fraud, and abuse that he's finding. Ain't nobody said to him, bruh, if you think the money that the federal government pays me every goddamn month that I have paid into since I was 15 and I earned because I could no longer do my profession anymore, which was United States Army Staff Sergeant, if you think that's waste, fraud, and abuse and your punk ass ain't never done any of the things that I've done, I'm going to need you to walk your stupid ass out of my face. I'm going to need you to kick rocks with open-toed sandals, bitch. I'm not playing. Oh, Chaos, he's supposed to step down in April. But we're not saying that. We're not saying that. We're not telling people outright, yo, F this dude and everything he stands for. Everybody loves him some hit him up Tupac. How come y'all ain't said that to Doge? First off, F your hair and the click it claim. Like, what? Come on, man. You mean to tell me ain't nobody took hit him up and made a diss track to Elon Musk? Y'all saw that dusty-ass white woman that was on there singing about Teslas and shit? And she had like Knights of the Templar hat or some shit. Elon's here to find Kenny Loggins' Jesus. He's driving him in a Tesla or some shit. I don't know what that bitch was doing. Everybody was sharing that stupid-ass video. I was just like, you know what? I ain't got enough bandwidth. I don't have enough bandwidth, and I have not had enough coffee to watch that bitch. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't. If y'all expect me to watch that shit, man, I can't. Listen. I can't. That bitch. That every time that's that bitch. But Wisconsin, thank you, Missy. The Wisconsin Supreme Court said, "Go F yourself. You spent millions of dollars trying to buy a damn election, bitch. It didn't work." Down in Florida, the Democrat won. You know what I mean? We're fighting, but we forgot that we put ourselves here in the first place. And that accountability is mirrored in the rest of the world. Some of y'all don't want to be accountable. The idea of accountability scares the dog shit out of your ass. To look in the mirror and say, yo, I effed up. Yo, I effed up. Yo, I effed up. Some of y'all can't do it. Now, multiply that by 325 to 330 million Americans, and then look at the rest of the world looking at us, saying the exact same thing. America will never look itself in the mirror and say, yo, I effed up. It'll never happen. It will never happen. Our actions in America are reflected out to the rest of the world. This is why they don't need us, but we need them. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. And the sad part about it is we could have changed this shit. We could have. We could have. I want you to think all the way back to as far as you can think back. Think about it. We've had presidents that realized the power and the strength of the United States, and they knew how awesome of a job it was to be president of the United States. So our foreign policy, our foreign policy had to be that of we are making strategic partnerships with allies around the world to help with American interests. Okay, yeah, it was bloody, it was ugly, there was a lot of coups and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit there and lie and say that it wasn't. But at least we pretended like we gave a shit about these countries. Donald Trump said, screw y'all. Y'all don't give a shit about nothing. We don't care about nothing. That is us inside acting like we are outside. Because some of y'all refuse to say that you were wrong. Let me tell you something. If you voted for anybody other than Vice President Harris, you intentionally put us in this position. That's what the rest of the world is looking at America and saying. Y'all put us up here. That man won once, and we tried to tell y'all it was nasty out here. Keep his ass away from the White House. And we did it again? Like, who in the hell gonna trust us? I give you the car keys. I've been drinking, so I don't want to drive. You haven't been drinking, so I'll give you the keys to drive my car. You hit a corner at 85 miles an hour, bend my shit in half, and put me in traction for 6 months. Do you really honestly think I'm giving you the keys to anything? Bitch, I won't give you the keys to a lockbox. Bitch, I will not give you the keys to a goddamn lockbox. I ain't playing with you. We had a chance to tell the world we are not who we actually are now. We have pretended to be somebody else. And then Donald Trump comes in for a second time Second, uno, dos. And people say, give me more of that. Largest demographic during the 2024 election was non-voters. How many more times are y'all going to do this? Get kicked in your mouth and then say, I'm going to continue to do it? Like you know that shit don't work, right? I'm not going to vote. Okay. 6 months later. How come things haven't changed? Bitch, because you didn't vote, you simple Simon Sack son of a bitch. Come on, man. Exactly, Vampers. We didn't get it as bad the first time because we had Obama's policy to protect us. We ain't got that shit now. Do y'all understand? After the golden shower yesterday, I'm going to call it exactly what it is. The golden shower yesterday, the liberating you from your goddamn money yesterday, the markets tumbled like a white girl running away from a killer in a horror movie with shoes on. That's how hard they tumble. Like, come on. Quadruple number fall. Quadruple number fall. The markets tumbled at quadruple numbers. 4 kids. Because I know some of y'all listening going, I know what a quad is. I got a muscle in my leg. No, bitch, 4. Quad, 4. 4. Quadruple. And these countries are all prepared for these tariffs. But they're not messing with us anymore. Do you understand this man is putting tariffs in places that we haven't put a tariff in a century? A century. Everybody got to get this work. And jackasses that only watch Fox News think this is a good thing until their services are cut off, until things that they normally bought for pennies, now they out here breaking bread. This is what I'm telling y'all. We screwed ourselves, and then we screwed the rest of the world. The world ain't never going to trust us again. Never. Never. They're never going to trust us again. We have demonized education. We have demonized diversity. We have demonized inclusion. We have demonized the idea of human rights. We have demonized the idea of freedoms and liberties. We have bastardized those 2 words. People act like they know what they mean and they don't. We have celebrated the weapon and vilified a woman and her uterus. And the world is sitting here watching this. They're watching. If you ever walked in on your parents creating your little brother or little sister, you will know this feeling. They're watching us. They're sitting there going, these some bitches ain't never going to get it right. What happens if this happens again? What the hell happens if this happens again? And it will. It will happen again. Now, thank you. Look at that. Dollars down by 2%. Chaos King went to buy aluminum foil. This shit was between $9 and $13. Where you egg people at? Where them egg people at? We are now smuggling in, and I'm so serious about this. We are now smuggling in more eggs from the border areas than fentanyl. Think about that. Thank you, Missy. Thank you. And now people are crying, wondering where she is. Well, you told her no, so she said, bet. I'm going to get out of here. F y'all. That's absolutely correct, kids. Do you think our elections only affect us? Whether it is state senator, state congressman, or governor, whether it's U.S. Senator, U.S. Congressman, or the President of the United States, do you think your elections only affect you? Because if you do, you should have never started voting in the first place. I said what I said, now you're taking it back. There is no such thing. I'm going to say it. There is no such thing as America first. The only people that say that walk around here in them outfits that Kanye wore to have a goddamn interview, except theirs is all white because there's white people underneath it. Those are the only people that say that America first bullshit. The only ones. The only ones. Because everybody realizes this is a global economy and a global culture. Some of y'all are so goddamn stupid that y'all think that if you get rid of all of the diversity, equity, and inclusion in something, that merit is just going to rise to the top. How many of y'all ain't got no goddamn teeth right now? You work your ass off. You work your ass off. From sun up to sundown. Sometimes 2 jobs. Sometimes 3 because you take up some shit on the weekends. Do you have any teeth? If your teeth are still missing, bitch, you now understand merit don't mean a goddamn thing because you still cannot afford dental insurance. Make it make sense. If you could get your dental work fixed simply because you work hard, you would have veneers that would shine in space, but you don't. And do you know why? Your hard work don't mean shit. They sold you that merit-based bullshit so that your ass can continue to work as hard as you already do. Merit don't mean shit. It's always been it's not what you do, it's who you know. It's always been that way. A lot of white people are just now waking up to some shit black people made songs out of. We made nursery rhymes out of that bullshit. Think about that. Think about that. America doesn't believe in merit-based bullshit because we don't do that to the world. We do not do that to the world. They simply are merit. Just merit. Let's just say just merit. The Chinese are some of the hardest working human beings on the face of the earth. Yet there's exploitation. If you were watching me on a cell phone or watching me on a computer, chances are 99% of the shit that's inside of those two things were made and processed by someone in China. And I can almost guarantee you they were not paid their worth. They weren't. They worked their ass off on your cell phone, on your iPad, on your laptop, on your desktop. They worked their ass off on your speakers. They worked their ass off on your car and your clothing. And yet, for some reason, they're not benefiting from that hard work because merit don't mean shit. It's exploitation. And some of your favorite companies have been involved in this shit for decades. Some of y'all were swimming in your daddy's nuts when they started this shit. It's the American way. Capitalism is king. The problem is, when you think like that and take that attitude towards the rest of the world, what you discover is, if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, the rest of the world don't give a shit about your punk ass. I said what I said, man. Thank you, Missy. Here's a perfect example. Zelensky got harassed by Billboard forehead Marjorie Taylor Greene's, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like the other day, I was making myself laugh. Oh, I wasn't high yet, but I was making myself laugh thinking, if that man goes down on her, it looks like, you ever seen the flat iron? You know, the flat iron sits there and there's a road going this way and a road going this way. That's what it would look like if he went down on her. The back end of the flat iron, like the actual iron part in the back. it would look just like that. Him with all that forehead, it looked like apartment complexes, and her legs look like one leg going this way, the other leg doing that way. I know it's complicated, but the shit made me laugh. Anyway, Zelensky was harassed for not wearing a goddamn suit. Kid Rock walked in there, looked like a Temu peacock. At some, look, come on, man. Some bitch walking in there looking like syphilis with a red, white, and blue outfit on. Nobody asked him where his goddamn suit was, now did they? This is, again, we demonize education. Why? An educated populace is a populace that is educated is a populace that is educated about the choices that they make. Dumb people just go with the crowd. Dumb people will follow the mob. Smart people are the ones that get trampled by the mob. Good morning, Lala. Good morning. And why? 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 Do you think having dissenting voices in a crowd or in the room is somehow going to make your idea, worse? If your idea is horrible, it's horrible. The end, bitch. Like, what do you want me to do? Woman do, bitch. Woman do. But we don't think in those terms. We don't think in terms of, is this good for all of us? America's always been that arrogant. And Donald Trump is the end of that arrogance. He is the end of that arrogance. Dun, 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 dumb ass, dumb. Like, come on, man. He's the end of that shit. He's the end of it. The question now becomes, how do we fix it? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm 53 years old. I got more good years behind me than I do in front of me. There might be a day where the sound of coffee is not on because I'm not here anymore. Okay, it might have been upper room time. So if that day ever comes and I'm not here, the one thing I want you to do desperately is this: heal what was broken. Meaning, some of y'all need to read. Get your punk ass out of America and go be a tourist somewhere. Stop thinking all other cultures besides your own is the best. It ain't. It's not. American culture is not that great. Thank you, Counterfeit. Respectful tourists. Don't go there arrogantly. Go there as an actual tourist that's there to learn. The reason I can tell you I love South Korea is because I never was over there like, you bitches need to act like me. I'm American. America. I was never that dude. I wanted to know. So I walked in humbly. Okay? See your country for what it truly is and not what people tell you it is. It is not the beacon of liberty. Ask those guys in the cage behind Kristi Noem. It's not a beacon of liberty. It's not a place of freedom. Because, yeah, you can own a weapon, but who gives a shit? We have a proliferation of weapons. I'm surprised some bitches ain't falling over them. Like, oh, shit, what was the M4? So your gun don't make you special. Your weapon ain't shit to a drone. So you probably need to remember that. And stop letting slogans guide you in anything that you do. And I'm talking about left and right. I'm talking left and right. I'm talking about left and right. The right has shown without a shadow of a doubt, if you give them a straw man, they'll follow his ass like a puppy chasing you for bacon bits. Okay? But the left does it too. The left does it worse, if you really want to be honest about it. I'll say it. I will say it. The left does it a lot worse, and I will tell you why. Because for the left, you got 1,000 different people with 1,000 different agendas, and everybody is ready. Crystal, I think she did. I don't know, nor do I care. I don't give a shit about that bitch. I don't. I really don't. But you got 1,000 different people with 1,000 different ideas, and every single one of them are trying to find the flaw in other people's ideas and not their own. That's exactly what the hell it is. The arrogance of people on the left kind of bothers me because, quite frankly, what did Will McAvoy say? If liberals are so awesome, how come they lose so goddamn often? How? If your ideas are that goddamn great, why are we losing? Could it possibly be that some of y'all who want the spotlight might need to sit their silly asses down and literally give your ideas and sit your silly ass down? Because quite frankly, we don't need you as the center of the thing. Veronica with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Veronica. Some of y'all have never been told this.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Some of y'all have never been told that in the shows. We love throwing out shit at people. We love saying things about safe spaces and shit like that. The world should be a safe space. And it's not. So while you're over here trying to build a space in this area that is safe, you live in a goddamn world that ain't. How does it feel to know that your little safe space can be invaded by a goddamn Proud Boy and screw all your shit up? All of it. Like, come on. We can't build a space by ourselves in a global goddamn world. Sometimes you got to build a safe space around the planet. Around the goddamn planet. Sometimes your ideas are ass. There, I said, listen, argue with your mama. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. Sometimes you center yourself with ideas that are a bucket of uncultured ass. Straight up. Straight up. Nobody will tell it to you, but I will. If you look at some of your ideas and a whole bunch of people are looking at them ideas going, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it, homie. No, no. You're sitting there with these goofy-ass ideas. And if people are looking at you going,
it'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
maybe when you were rejected with that shit, you sit down and you listen so that you can retool. I give props to black women constantly. People think, oh, well, you're kissing up. No, I'm not. Well, how can you love black women and be with a white woman? I'm about to explain to you. Because not only did black women raise me, not only did black women create the man that I am today, but the one thing black women did was always show me what true north looks like. You don't go wrong when your true north path is pointed out. You don't do it. America loves going around around the entire compass, but true north is still true north. I will never forget black women in Alabama galvanizing to make sure old Freaky in the shopping mall guy, I can't even remember his goddamn name, made sure he did not become a senator from the state of Alabama. And Doug Wilson, I think that was his name, Doug Wilson did. You see what I'm saying? That is the galvan. Black women are looking and going, nah, hey, that man ain't safe. That man ain't safe. Gotta go. He gotta go. Black women, I think, and I will say this honestly, I think black women understand global, what's the word I'm looking for? Global optics better than our politicians right now. Off topic. Dow just dropped 1,200 point. God dang! 1,200? That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes our ideas are ass. I know I got some ass ideas. I already know. And do you know how I know they're ass ideas? Because I never bring them up. It's just me and myself talking, and I just got some booty cheek ass ideas. Like, Thomas, why would you even? Don't tell nobody that shit. Don't tell nobody that shit. Mandy Marie with the $5 super chat over in the YouTube chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have hot biscuit ideas sometimes. Just flapping meat. So I don't bring them up. I don't bring them up. And sometimes I don't know every goddamn thing. That's why I try to surround myself with people who will give me the truth even if I don't want to hear it. My oldest sister, my big sister, she's the truth teller. If I'm screwing up, she'll be the first person going, hey, Thomas, what was all that bullshit? Who does that for America? Who does that for America? Who does that for America? Who is it that pulls America to the side and say, hey, yo, you effing up. You might need to fix your shit. Who does it? And instead, we have arrogance. Instead, we have arrogance. We think we know every goddamn thing. And now we have golden shower tariffs or liberating your money from your wallet tariffs, whatever the hell you want to call it, that are about to ravage the dog shit out of y'all. And there's going to be a whole lot. Now, mind you, there is a protest on Saturday. I'm not going to the protest. I'm not. In fact, I plan on hanging out with somebody I have wanted to hang out with for a very, 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 very long time. It will be the very first time I meet this person. And God damn it, I'm going to enjoy it. I got shit to do. But I need y'all to get into this mindset, okay? The only way America changes is if you start with your damn self. You have got to start with yourself. Angry, keep acting like you don't know who, simple ass. We have got to stop putting ourselves in positions to screw us and the rest of the world. Okay? Do y'all want to know why I'll probably will never run for Congress or run for a public office, but I will help anybody who will? Because I am 53 years old. Okay? In 20 years, my ideas will be 20 years older, outdated. The way I see things, the way I act towards things, the way I talk about things will change. I will be a 73-year-old man. My ideas, y'all got about 20 years of them. Take them, find some young, dynamic people that can expand on this shit. I will be back here to advise, but I will not be front and center because I'm 53 goddamn years old. I am a Gen Xer, okay? Gen X ideas in a time where you can put a penis pic through an AI generator and make it look like a general in Ball's army and shit. Like that's yes, I did say that. I said every word of that. Y'all all caught all of it. Yes. Yes, I did. My idea should not be. Shut up, man. You 2 years older than me. My idea should outlast me. I did something yesterday. I emailed the Raven Party platform to Counterfeit Momoa. Now I know Counterfeit's younger than me. Let's say Counterfeit Momoa takes that, expands on it, get some friends together, they expand on it. Everybody comes up with a little bit of idea on how to fix these things and make them better, right? And let's say the Raven Party is born. And we start locally. Because I've always said, starting from the top down ain't never going to work. You got to start from the bottom up. So let's say Counterfeit and a group of friends all take this, and the Raven Party has its foundation. They start taking in fundraising. Then they start looking for local candidates, the dog catcher, the city commissioner, things of that nature. Say, hey, you have great ideas to be this commissioner. Would you like to do it under the Raven Party banner? Now you got Raven Party pins. Now you have the platform for what the Raven Party stands for. Now, mind you, I made that all up just sitting at my desk. I was bored one day. I was absolutely freaking bored one day. So me and ChatGPT came up with the party platform for the Raven Party. I invented an entire political party sitting here because I did not want to play another goddamn video game. I wanted to do something unique. So I did. But that was me at 53 years old. At 73, even with all the ChatGPT could be integrated into my brain. I'm still 73 years old with 73-year-old ideas. You need young and dynamic people, but you also need to have those frank and honest conversations with yourself, your loved ones, your community, your nation, so that you can have them with the world. The world wants peace. The 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, they want money. They want capitalism and they want power. And there are a lot of countries that have adopted that mindset simply because it has been the norm for everybody else. If I'm wrong and you tell me I'm wrong, I'm cool. But if I have a doubt and I know, or I have a doubt that I'm wrong, or I know I'm not, and you come and say the same thing, misunderstandings and furniture moving. Like, don't get in my face with that bullshit. That's how the rest of the world is looking at us. How you gonna tell me to fix my shit, but you ain't fixing yours? Yes, my country is war-torn. Yes, there are warlords. Yes, people are being killed, and we're trying to build a democracy, and we've had military juntas and coups and shit. But, bitch, how the hell you gonna tell me to fix my shit when you over here electing a demagogue that's gonna put tariffs on everybody and their goddamn grandmother? Make it make sense. America rules by intimidation. We ain't intimidating nobody no more. America's not intimidating a single solitary person anymore. Henry Luce called the 20th century the age of America. And I forgot his damn name. Shit. FDR's second or third. Henry Wallace, that's it. Henry Wallace said that the 20th century should have been called the century of the common man. Not just here, but around the world. All these people that are making songs to Teslas and sucking up on Elon Musk, do y'all understand that some bitch wouldn't be shit without us? Has that occurred to any of you? Has it occurred to any of you? How the hell has it never occurred to any of you that while y'all are sucking these men off, none of them would be shit without us? I'm going to give you a perfect example of something. And I'm using it now, but I'm using it to prove a point. TikTok wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for the people like me. TikTok would not be shit if it were not for people like me. You can call it arrogant, you can call it narcissistic, but follow me. If everybody is doing a TikTok dance trend, what sticks out? If there's 180 million people all doing the same stupid ass trend, how does that entice anybody to use TikTok besides the people that like to dance? Explain. Why would TikTok exist after that? If everybody's doing the Kiki Drake challenge, that's 180 million goddamn people doing the Kiki Drake challenge. What makes any of them stand out? Oh, here's one that did it in China. Oh shit, here's one that did it in Ireland. Here's somebody that don't give a shit. Do you know why YouTube is unbeaten when it comes to shit like that? Because you can watch one video and the algorithm can put you on different videos by different people with the same subject. I screw my algorithm up all the goddamn time. I'm watching reaction videos, watching wrestling videos, watching Second Thought and First Thought. I'm watching comedians and all other kind of shit. Then I'm watching full-length movies. My damn algorithm on YouTube is like, bitch, what are you doing? Pick a lane and stay in it, mother. You know what I mean? But TikTok wouldn't be shit without us. The controversial. The people that talk about stocks and bonds. People like Mr. Global who talk about oil and gas prices and the entire industry. People like British John, who is a comedian, but he's also one of those sort of people that he uses news in a funny way. People like Mishi, who hosts lives every single day to discuss our lack of humanity. People like me, as controversial as I am, as much profanity as I use, as many people want to talk about my earrings and my fingernails, TikTok would not be shit if a guy like me wasn't out giving social commentary. If my dumb ass was running around here dancing, I probably would even have half of the following that I have. That's why I said I've never bought anybody, because everything I'm saying, somebody is thinking it. Somebody somewhere in America or around the world is going, I was thinking that exact same goddamn thing. Thank you for voicing what was already in my head. I am the common man. I am Henry Wallace's words. I am the common man. You are the common man. Why are you sitting here celebrating Elon Musk's wealth and his so-called intelligence when it was you that helped him make it in the first goddamn place? Without fans, WWE is a bunch of oily people throwing themselves in empty buildings. Right? Right? American politics is the same. Our politicians ain't shit without us. The business interests that everybody loves to coddle ain't shit without us. If our labor force is ass, your profits is ass. If your profits is ass, ain't nobody about to sit here and hold your booty cheeks while you fart in our fucking face. Excuse my French, I did it again. No hard profanity on this radio station before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know, angry, I'm killing you. I will pay a fine to the swear jar. But I had to get that out. I had to. Had to get a feel. Had to get the feel. But it's true. It's true. None of these people would be shit without us. So, in the world, when people are out there, like when people like Trump are inflicting damage on countries outside of us, which in turn hurts us, it ain't Trump that's doing it. That's America. That's us. Trump's reputation ain't harmed. America's reputation ain't harmed. That's us. That's us. That is us. We are putting tariffs on different countries. We are imposing these tariffs so that we can end up harming ourselves because we think we are the center of the universe. Our allies don't trust us, not Trump, us. We are being isolated from the rest of the world, not Trump, us. I loved what Cory Booker did. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely loved it. And I loved everything that he was talking about. Here is the problem. Cory Booker did all of that for a group of people who have such a level of apathy that they don't even give a shit. They don't even give a shit. People play to the camera. They play to the algorithm. They play to the camera. And this is what the world is seeing. If you host one of these MAGA right-wing lives, you do understand people outside of the United States watch that shit. I said the same goddamn thing to those racist Canadians that was doing that shit. Bitch, you know we can see you, right? With your black face and trying to say that a black woman was being aggressive, like we don't see you, simple Simon Sachs sons of bitches. You know we're in the room, right? Your lives are not restricted to just followers and subscribers only. We all can see you. And that's how the rest of the world feels about us. You know we can see you, right, bitch? You understand you're right there. You put your shit out in public for public display. You say things about us, and we know it because we're watching you. That signal leak did not just stay in the United States. So that means that bullshit that J.D. Vance and Pete Hegseth said about the European Union, the European Union saw it. This is us, kids. Us. Not just Trump. I know a lot of liberals and leftists and Democrats want to say it's just Trump. No, I'm like Eddie Glade. This is us. This is us. In our souls, this is what America is. The arrogance some of y'all have on TikTok is a byproduct of the arrogance that America has all over the goddamn world. All over the goddamn world, we act like some of y'all do on TikTok. Some of y'all demand people do things for you, bow down to you, center you. Same shit America does. We go out in the world and tell the world, hey, center me, bitch. Who are you? I'm the United States of America. I got nukes. I'll tear your ass to pieces. That's the way some of y'all are. If you are one of those people on TikTok that is trying to chastise other people for a stance, bitch, you are doing nothing more than what the United States does to every other country on earth. Everyone. Some of y'all have the absolute gall to play oppression Olympics. You do. And we're always finding a trump card to your bullshit. That's what America gets. They try to play heroic revisionist Olympics. Remember when we saved you all in World War II? It was the Russians. No, it was us. How dare you say otherwise? It was us. When y'all go on lives and put out so much disinformation that people are genuinely jumping on you verbally and you get mad, you talk about liberal tears and things of that nature, that's the way America treats the rest of the world. We don't listen when people say hey, we're only doing piracy because we're starving because of embargoes and things of that nature. No, we'll go blow them up. We'll go blow them up. We will label them. The same way y'all are on TikTok talking about tone policing people's free speech is the same way America does to the rest of the world. We will tell the rest of the world we are all about free speech, and then we will have a crackdown on protesters against what's going on in Palestine or what's going on in Ukraine. Yes, those are uncomfortable conversations, kids. I get that. But you don't deport people who are having those conversations because you feel uncomfortable. And you do not rely on other organizations to tell you how uncomfortable you are with a protest, when in actuality, you can simply say, I disagree, and keep it moving. That's what America does the rest of the goddamn world. That's what they do. When the rest of the world says, we are tired of American imperialism, death to America, we're burning the flag. How dare you, bitch? How you gonna tell somebody we got free speech but get mad when another country does it to you? Some of y'all act like America on TikTok. And hello, Sweden, hello. See? Sweden, Norway, Australia, England, Canada. When I get in front of this microphone, I realize I'm not being just seen by the people that follow me. I'm not being just seen by the people who watch my videos. I'm being seen all over the world. I have to make I have to make something that at least grabs their attention, A, and B, informs them of the shit that's going on in America. We don't even do that. We don't. We want to cut public education or get rid of the Department of Education all the way through. Nobody bats an eye. Not a single person bats a goddamn eye. Nobody is up in arms. Nobody is throwing shit out the window. Nobody's doing that. To cut and dismantle the Department of Education. You got a lot of people out here talking about Trump just owned the libs and y'all are making stupid ass videos. Some of y'all are living paycheck to paycheck right now. And if you miss one, bitch, you won't have that phone to be able to say shit because it'll be shut the F off. Come on, man. Your life is in a death spiral and your stupid ass out here reaching for people's throats so you could choke them out. What kind of shit is that? If you voted to own the libs, you are a turncoat. You are a traitor. Traitor. You are Judas Arnold. I voted to own the libs. What the hell are you doing? Bitch, you basically just drilled a hole in our boat. Now we all gonna sink. But you own the libs. And again, the rest of the world sees this shit. They see it. And you wonder why we will never get their trust back again. They have watched us do this shit for 10 years. 10. This goofy bastard started this shit in 2015. He ain't never accomplished shit. He has always made shit worse. His narcissism, his thin-skinnedness, his arrogance is always on display. Why the hell do you think he doesn't go? No, every president, whether they serve 4 years or 8 years, they try to visit every state and they try to visit at least 5 to 10 military bases here and across the world. Why do you think President Plastic Pants hasn't done that? Because he knows for a fact you go someplace in New York, they're going to boo the shit out of you. You take your ass to California, they're going to boo the shit out of you. He'll go to a NASCAR event driving the beast on the damn road because that is his people. Yeah, America, freedom. Not realizing every dollar for every minute that some bitch is on that damn track, you are paying for it. It's like the knife was in the room, your throat was in the room. And yet somehow you over there bleeding in the corner. Yeah, America, My president drives on NASCAR. Who the hell asked for that shit? Who? Who said that is presidential? Who said this son bitch could go into the Super Bowl? You're the most protected man in the world. And you want to go to the goddamn Super Bowl. What kind of shit is that? What kind of unearthly shit is that? What if somebody had decided to take all of the Superdome out? The Chiefs, the Eagles, Kendrick, Sam L, or everybody just gone. And your dumb ass is there. And again, the world is watching. You may not give a shit what they think about you personally, but they are looking at us as a collective country, and we are a bucket of ass right now. We are unseasoned, Zaxby flavored ass right now, dog. The whole world is looking at us. And I want you to think. He's not going to run for a third term. The Republican Party won't let him. Because if they tried it and just ignored precedent to try to put him back in there a third time, he will be 82 years old. Let's say for the sake of argument, that he does run and that he does win. What do you think the rest of the world will say about America? Who is the biggest beneficiary of Donald Trump's 82-year-old tapioca pudding talking simple ass as president for a third time? What do you think? Who benefits the most from that? I'll tell you. I will tell you. China. China. With us faltering in that leadership position we put ourselves in, if we're out there stumbling and fumbling out here looking like our ass got the shit smacked out of us, like, oh! If we're out here looking like that, the rest of the world is going to look to somebody and go, who can lead us? Who can we actually do business with and make great partnerships with? Because America is over there a bag of crunchy booty cheeks. China. The rest of the world will start hooking up more with China, and they're going to look at us and say,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
and we will have no one to blame but ourselves. Like Eddie Glaze said, this is us. This is us. I know it hurts. I'm sorry. But you got to be honest with yourself. This is us. This is exactly us. This is America in a nutshell, baby. In one nasty ass picture, this is who we are. This is who we are. Some of y'all exhibit that shit right now on social media. Some of y'all exhibit that shit right now making videos. Some of y'all exhibit that shit right now in your own goddamn communities. Some of y'all exhibit America's goddamn behavior in your own life. And you will never, ever, ever admit it because much like America, you never admit you're wrong. You don't compromise on your bullshit. You don't. New information, what the hell is that? The idea of actually thinking maybe I was wrong on it, what is that? What is that? Ever admitting your mistakes? Please. And you will expect people to respect you even after you have done heinous bullshit to them. You will arrogantly expect them to want to deal with you, to have any sort of relations with you, to have any sort of a dialogue with you. after watching time after time after time after time after time, after watching you continue to screw up. You are America. You're doing exactly what America is doing to the world. Damn near note for note. You are foregoing friendships because of your arrogance. America is foregoing alliances for arrogance. You have put yourself in a position where you truly believe that you are either the victim or the victor in everything, and sometimes it's both. America has positioned itself as both the leader and somebody that doesn't want to be bothered at the same time in the same place, but using the exact same tactics. America doesn't give a shit about the rights of its people. Because some of y'all don't give a shit about the rights of others. If it ain't about your thing, you don't give a shit. You will vote to hurt people. You won't admit it because you're a coward. You will make video after video after video demonizing and destroying other people. Why? Because it's better than actually owning up to your bullshit. It's a hell of a lot better to make it look like everybody is picking on you. Everybody is coming after you. You were the victim. Everything is everybody else's fault but your own. And you will die on that hill. America's doing the same thing to the rest of the world. We pay too much into the NATO. We pay too much into this country. We shouldn't have to pay this. It's us. We are being jobbed. Our money's being stolen. Are you kidding me? Like, that sounds like some of y'all. When you go into lives, you only fight for your little thing. Whatever it is, you only fight for that. Common humanity, kiss my ass. Common decency, kiss my ass. The idea that you could be wrong, kiss my ass. The idea that the person that you're having an argument with probably is right, kiss my ass. That's America. That's America. The idea that America could possibly be wrong, that bitch, America will never say that shit. Never. America will never say that shit. We won't even admit to ourselves how shitty we've been. If the word reparation comes out of anybody's mouth, all of a sudden everybody start grabbing their wallet. Then I was never a slave owning slave or a slave, and remember the Irish slave. Say the word reparation in the room and watch what happens. America on the world stage. Here's the word genocide. And they shut down. They shut everything down. They ain't trying to hear it. They ain't trying to hear it at all. We are exactly what we said we weren't. The Constitution really kind of doesn't mean shit. It doesn't. Written by rich, white, landowning men at a time where some, if not most of them, were owning human beings. And they did not count everybody having a say in the movings and goings on of this country. It was never intended for everybody to have a voice at the table. It was never intended. Never. And that's how America has treated the world. They ain't dealing with you unless they know if I have a fight with this person, I'll kill everybody in this bitch. They ain't trying to hang out, talk. What? No. They only respect power. That's it. The 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council are some of the most arrogant countries on earth. They're also some of the most dangerous ones. They're involved in wars all over the place. They know they're involved in wars all over the place, but they'll never say it. They will never tell each other yo, don't fight that person. That's one of my people. It'll never happen. They like the chaos because in the chaos, they can get what they want. That's how some of you act here. That's how some of you act right now. We are America, kids. The worst aspects of America, that's us. That is us in a nutshell. Boom. Hate it or love it, I don't care. But it's true. You, what do you mean the accurate description of modern blacks? What does that mean? Blinkenship, please explain that. I want you to think, I want y'all to sit with that for just a second. If it was about human rights in the beginning, a lot of y'all wouldn't make the moves that y'all do. If it was about human rights, a lot of y'all would not make the moves that you do. It's trans rights. It's black rights. It's Latino rights. It's human. Because if we fought for human rights in this country, our country would reflect that based on the leaders that we elect. And those leaders would also fight for human rights. But they don't. They do not. And this is what we get. America will never be trusted again. America will never be trusted again. And for good goddamn reason. America will never be respected again. They will never be trusted again. Any partnerships, any accords that America signs will not be worth the paper it's written on. We are attacking our allies harder than we attack our enemies. We have a president that likes strong men and dictators. Do you really honestly think we are ever going to be trusted again? We could put a black woman president in 4 years, and we will still spend almost 40 trying to fix the damage this son of a bitch has put us. It's never going, and we're probably never going to do it. The reason I want to see younger dynamic voices is because of that. We can't wait until these young dynamic voices grow up and then start getting to them. There's a cat, JJ, young kid on TikTok. That boy gives me hope. He absolutely gives me hope because he got it. He got it young. He was out here doing that work on these TikTok streets when he was a kid. I think he was still in high school doing that work. He needs to run for office. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Jasmine Crockett, but she's doing that work. She's out here doing that work. Olivia, what's her name? Olivia Julian on TikTok, the young lady doing that work, throwing out ideas. You ain't got to like them, but they are literally out here throwing out these ideas that will one day become the groundwork for a better goddamn nation. And all I do is help you get there. I help you get there. It's not my job. I have never stood in front of a rally to nobody. Number one, nobody's ever asked. And number two, you're going to get the same thing. You're literally going to get the exact same thing I'm telling you right now. America is not liked in this world. They're not. There is nothing to like in this world, in America. There really isn't. We have always put more stock in the slogans, more stock in the look and the aesthetic than we actually have the truth. Maybe it's time for us to stop doing that. At 53, y'all got me for 20 years. Y'all got me for another 20 years. I will do everything I possibly can in those 20 years to right this goddamn ship. I promise you I will. But I don't think I'll ever stand out in front of a group of people to make a speech because nobody's going to ask me. Nobody is. But I cannot be the guy that runs for office. I can't be the guy who runs as your VP or chief of staff or whatever. I'm not good at that. But I am good at telling you, you see that over there? You might want to go fix that. You might want to pay more attention to that shit over there. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. I'm all right with it. I am perfectly okay. E, what are you talking about? I don't make videos, I study. Nobody listens. What are you talking about? Please help. If you look at yourself truthfully and look at the arrogance that you have inside of you, you will see it reflected in your country. This is going to take us at least 40 years to fix. At least 40. If we started on it today, it's still going to take about 40 years. To every international person that comes and watches this show, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. We're not all like this. We're trying to fix it. I got Wolfie from Australia. We've had guests in here from Sweden and Norway. I remember I've definitely had some Canadians come in and watch. Some people from England come in and watch. I've invited people to come watch. I've been on panels with different people from different places because I want them to know. Good morning, Bellini. I want them to know that even though this is my government, it does not reflect the values that I have always had. Maybe we need to do more of that. Maybe we can't wait until that Widowmaker heart attack does the job. We have to start doing this for ourselves. We have to. We got to confront the arrogance inside of us. We've got to confront the arrogance that we have put out to our friends and our family, our loved one, and people in our community. We must confront the arrogance that we seem to believe that we are better or superior to other people, unless these people absolutely 100% give you a reason to believe so. Like, I'm not arguing with MAGA ever again. I don't have to. Never again. And finally, we have to stop looking at the world as America plus and start looking at it as a globe. This is us. This is us. And we are going to have to fix it. We are definitely going to have to fix it because it's not going to get any better unless we do. That's the thought I want to leave y'all with on this Truthful Thursday. It starts with us. It's in us. So it's time for us to fix it and us. Hot show, kids, boy. Woo! Hot show. Hot goddamn show. The chats is on fire. I love you guys so damn much. This is like the highlight of my day every single day. If you like what I'm doing here, like to support, think about becoming a Patreon over at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running. I will start doing more using my YouTube through Patreon. I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm going to learn. I think thank you. Ibrahim Torreo could be the next strongest global leader, and he's leading African unity. Good for him. Please, yes, we need that. But I am going to start doing more. Like, I'm going to find a way to link my damn Patreon to all of this shit so that you guys get a chance to have this experience with me. I want to use my platform, the last, whatever, to really make a change in this world. So if you want to help me, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. And I thank you in advance. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Go to smoothca.online and check out some of that incredible merchandise that is all natural, right? Make sure you remember that. No chemicals, all natural. You will love it. Solid Blue Sister is my friend. She hosts the Friendly Differences podcast on Saturdays here on GCPR. Check her out. Go over to her channel. You will see me there. I sometimes show up on Friendly Differences podcast because I can. Really don't care. I can do what I want to. But go and check her out, smoothca.online. The show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration, melexcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go over to Something Black Made. Check out the hoodies, the jackets, the T-shirts, the gear. Check it all out. It is fantastic. I love it. You will too. SomethingBlackMade.com. Remember, Sound of Coffee Shop is always up, open, running, and piping hot. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Hey, kids, tomorrow is Flag on the Play Friday. I have been putting this off because this shit is overwhelming. This shit gonna have nuts in it. I'm just telling you right now. But there will be a beautiful Flag on the Play Friday tomorrow because you guys deserve it. What do we say every single day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. If you see me on the streets and you want to come up and say, hey, I really love everything that you do, you are fantastic, you got two ways to do it. You can either point like this, so I know you from around the way, or you could just walk up on me and say, hey, Thomas, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. And I will know that you are someone who watches and loves this show. And I thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the brutalist. And this has been... The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I love you guys. Have a safe, monumental, incredible, beautiful day, and know that you are loved and that I am proud of you. I am so proud of you. Love, peace, and hair grease. See y'all in the morning.